say they are worried about a possible Alliant utility plant that could be built less than 5 miles away from the airport's main runway.
The plant may be built in the area of 76th Avenue Southwest, just outside Fairfax. KCRG TV9's Emily Schrod attended an airport commission meeting. Emily, why are airport officials concerned about this potential plant?
Yeah, Jim and Danielle, Airport Director Marty Lenz says that they found out about this possible plant just last month. This morning, the Airport Commission approved a nearly $70,000 study exploring the potential impacts on airport operations.
It was quickly apparent to us that, this is really not a compatible land use next to an airport.
With a possible new Alliant utility plant being built just 4 miles away from the main runway, Airport Director Marty Lenz says he's got a few concerns. The stacks of the plant, upwards of 250 feet high, is just one of his anxieties.
You also have plumes that come off those stacks that cause certain weather environments, will cause enhanced fog, and ultimately shut the airport operation down.
Lenz says CID has a Category 1 approach system, meaning pilots can't land in lower visibility conditions.
In addition to the plume, with a tall stack like that, there's incredible upward air velocity at different temperatures than the surrounding air. That air is very turbulent, right? So another concern is, if an aircraft could hit that turbulent air.
Lenz says another big concern is the third runway that's been in the works for a while. That runway would be less than 2 miles away from the plant at its shortest length.
So today it's planned at 7,400 feet, which is just over a mile to the facility.
And he says if the roles were reversed, they wouldn't consider putting an airport near a plant like this.
The size and scale of what we are today, and that power plant existed today, so we just flipped this scenario, we would abandon this site immediately.
He says while technically the plant could fit,
the plume will be a problem. There's no question in my mind that will be a problem. It still doesn't make it a good idea.
Now, Emily, Lenz talked about a lot about the physical concerns. I mean, we were just hearing about that, about the plant being so close. What about the other repercussions that he's worried about if this plant does indeed get built?
Yeah, Jim, Lenz says another big concern is if the plant gets built, it might actually impact the airport's ability to compete for federal discretionary grants.
You're not maintaining your grant assurances. That's a federal requirement of every grant we sign. It could very much jeopardize our ability to compete in federal discretionary grants. So it could dramatically change how we develop the airport going forward.
Now, in a statement, Alliant said in part, quote, "We intend to work with the airport to provide necessary information and continue to seek their input as we do with any local stakeholders on generation location and potential site decisions." And you can read their full statement inside this story on KCRG.com. Lenz says Alliant is planning to move forward with the Iowa Utilities Commission in October. In the studio, Emily Schrod, KCRG TV9 News.